Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. John, Storm, without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Hayden Wesneski. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Now one missed. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He blasts one out to center. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's Jack Peterson. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a bouncer. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Brendan Rodgers.
Boogie had 4 hits his last time out, and when you look at the way that a season can go, there can be times you hit the ball hard, you get nothing out of it. There are times where you have a really good day at the plate. Well, he got rewarded in that last one, and I'm sure he wants to ride that train as long as possible.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. In the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Wander Franco. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's off the mark. 1 and 1. The rope into right, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up.
And there he goes. Pitch misses. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill, Alex Wood.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Christopher Morel.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Swing and a pop-up. Rogers on his way over. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-2 now. Out to short. Franco on the run, sends it over to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. Out towards right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall, and that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And a ground ball to first. Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. And that one hammered Davis. Going back some more, and gone into the home run basket. That one felt good. His 17th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Austin Slater stands in. On a line out towards center. Davis brings it in with a nice running grab. And up next for San Francisco, John Storm. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-1 now. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Mancini. That's the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, Patrick.
The pitch.
Wisdom.
And that's in for a strike. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
So now 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Slater gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7.
Man at first,
The catcher.
Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Morel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to.
Got him looking. And that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And Jack Peterson stands in. Wisniewski back to work. Swung on, belted. Davis ranging back some more. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Wander Franco. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Giants leave a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Hosmer.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hosmer starting as the designated hitter. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. The 1-2. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. And now Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Happ makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now Austin Slater, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ tracks it down for the out. Man at first, and now the big-time power threat, John Storm. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to first, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bounce to the right. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. Dansby Swanson stands in. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. So digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. The wind to kick the pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder.
The pitch.
Haniger.
Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 up, 1 down. Wander Franco, the next Giant to hit. Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Happ ranging back on it. To the warning track, makes the catch. Giants go down quietly. They lead 4-0. Trey Mancini now, 1 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman,
The wind of the pitch.
Mancini.
And that's outside.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Gomes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a good eye there.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Davis batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. And now the lefty looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And that's just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. Cubs leave one. They trail it here 4-0. Kyle Hendricks taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And here it comes.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They got 7.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Lars Nootbaar, the next Giant to hit. Nootbaar enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Sampson up and throwing. No outs. Runner on second. And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Foul ball. Runners on the corners, no outs. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's outside. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
There's a swing and a drive. And it finds the basket and gone. He crushes that one to center field. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yusei Kikuchi.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, John Storm. Now a pop-up on the infield. Wisdom drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The left fielder,
And now Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Peterson around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they now lead by 9. Wander Franco, the next Giant to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And that one is lifted in the air. Morel pulls it down. Runner tagging for third. In there safely. Here's the third baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Next pitch is popped up. Mancini should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 9 and the Cubs nothing. Here's a speed threat, Nico Horner.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico
Wood back to work. Horner goes 6'1", 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Ball 1 there. Hit weakly on the ground. Barehand grab to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Pat in the box again. Takes a strike. That one hooked foul.
Hap, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Franco on to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That is the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and they're down 9-0. And now it's the Giants DH, Lars Nootbaar.
Leading off for the Giants, the designated
Here comes a
hitter,
pitch.
Lars Nootbaar.
Ripped to short. To first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ball 1, no strikes. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Davis hooks it away for the out. That's out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Out there to center. Davis settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order, but they're still in command. 9-0. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick.
And a pitch.
Wisdom.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Strike 2.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. In there for strike one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in them.
Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for the Cubs. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Now the number 2 hitter, John Storm.
The first baseman, John.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Michael Fulmer. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Mitch Haniger. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, Wander Franco. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
It gets down a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 11-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was.
Swing and a ball popped up. Horner pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 12-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
At the belt and fires. Hard hit left side. On to Horner. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants. So digging in, Brennan Davis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A wind in the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Wood still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's Eric Hosmer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Just missed. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 12 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the center fielder, Austin Slater.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Slater.
There's the strike. Fulmer in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And a pitch. And ball 1. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become
well struck right field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Mitch Haniger. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Hammered, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Your attention, please.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rowan Wick into the game. Lifted in the air right center field. Morrell on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off
the Happ Daddy.
The left fielder.
The pitch.
Ian.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Storm makes the grab on the run. Dansby Swanson will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
12-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.